Class of 2023, are you ready? And the question I posed yesterday, has it been worth it? You don't know. Good morning, welcome to our graduating students and guests. Please remain standing as we begin today's program. First with our national anthem by Ms. LaTressa Jones.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. That song should make us all proud to be an American. This is often referred to as our finest and most precious hour at our institution, Pasco-Hernando State College. Greetings to our graduating students, faculty, and staff, and distinguished guests. As president of Pasco-Hernando State College, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to our second of two spring commencement ceremonies. This morning, we celebrate students earning certificates, associate in science and in arts in our bachelor's degree program. PHSC ceremonies are also available via live stream. Welcome guests that have come from far and near, who may be far and near, who have joined us virtually this morning. Also, we are pleased to offer sign language for the hard of hearing, provided by Jessica Harris Interpreting Services. Graduates, we forge a path carved by our own talents, ambitions, and actions we take each day. After you enrolled at PHSC, you took many steps toward this very important milestone in your life. Now, as you set new goals, you are working toward a future that doesn't yet exist, but it will. Success arrives for those with a vision for the future, the desire to accomplish their goals, and the willingness to work hard. This, our graduates, is how dreams turn into reality. During the 2022-2023 academic year, We are yet celebrating PHSC's 50th and golden anniversary. 5 decades ago, community leaders envisioned college campuses rising from cow pastures and empty fields, bringing affordable public higher education to Hernando and Pasco counties. Was driven by the vision to provide better opportunities for the residents of our district. Pasco-Hernando Community College, as it was called at that time, also nicknamed, and I quote, the college without walls, unquote, because classes were held in church halls, storefronts, and community centers. But in 5 decades, PHSC has evolved from having no facilities to thriving colleges, campuses. As an institution, we are now a state college serving 10,000 students annually at 6 locations, with an economic annual impact of at least $450 million. Today, in honor of our golden and 50th anniversary, we want to present a 6-minute video that chronicles the college's development and features college leaders who helped turn this vision into a reality some 50 years later. Now, please, if you would, watch with me this brief video. Let's play the video.
In the beginning, there were no classrooms, no labs or libraries, no offices, only the beautiful land, home to a community whose leaders saw the need for a college. In 1971, these leaders, 5 from Pasco and 4 from Hernando, formed the First District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando Community College and chose Dr. Milton O. Jones as its first president. It was still a college without walls in 1972, when classes were offered in rented spaces in Dade City, Brooksville, and Newport Richey. A new student paid $5 to apply and $10 per credit hour. But by 1977, 3 full-service campuses had been built in those cities. The First Board's strong commitment to a district-wide college would remain a hallmark of the institution for its first 50 years.
The board decided very early on we were going to serve the entire district, including Newport Richey and Brooksville. We wanted to take education to the students. So the best thing we did about that was to hire Dr. Jones. He was highly trained in multiple campus colleges. The philosophy was we were going to take it to the students and make it as easy as possible and as economical as possible for all of them. And I think our board established that philosophy, and successive boards have done an excellent job of that.
I enjoy being a part of building things, getting things off the ground and up and running. So when given the opportunity, the privilege to serve as a founding trustee by Governor Askew, I was pleased to say yes. Our biggest challenge was to hire a president. We needed a president, needed a leader. We hit a grand slam home run when we hired Milton Jones. He was awesome in the interview, and he was even better than that as the years moved along. We were blessed to hire the right person.
I read in the paper that we're starting a new college in Pasco and Hernando counties. I finally got the job. They wanted to call the place Hernasco. And I said, why don't we use the 2 counties as the name of the college? So it would be Pasco-Hernando Community College. I talked to this Mr. Potberg, and he says, well, I've offered land over here to build a college, and I won't charge any money for it. I'll give you 100 acres. He says, come over and just choose what you want. And so I went over there and spent a day with him, and he donated it to the college. Wayne Cobb was a very special person, and that Mr. Potberg and Jim Kimbrough and Sheriff Gillum was very good, because he was the one that helped me get the training pistol range and helped us an awful lot. People made the difference.
The strong leadership of the early years continued during the tenure of its second and third presidents, Dr. Robert Judson and Dr. Catherine Johnson. In 2010, a 4th full-service campus opened in Spring Hill. In 2014, the Porter campus, the fifth full-service campus, opened in Wesley Chapel.
When he came to the college, Dr. Judson was a financial aid director, and then he was also a dean, and he was a vice president. So he actually went through the ranks, and then he taught classes as well. And that gave him the perspective of what this community college environment was all about. He was easy to talk to, and that was one of the major attributes of Dr. Judson.
Those were such heady years. Everything came together. Our enrollment was growing. Our PICO funds were in line with us expanding our 2 campuses. We were able to use those PICO dollars to build the campuses that had been planned and expand, and then we were able to use our leverage in Tallahassee to request permission to begin to offer the baccalaureate degrees. One lasting memory would be working with the late Don Porter, because Bob Judson introduced me to him the first day I was on the job, and Don Porter was the gentleman who had the land at Wiregrass. And I worked with him for a good 5 years, waiting till the funding was right, where he actually gave us the land and we were able to build that. And I was so pleased that we were finished and he was able to see it before he passed away, because truly that legacy out at the Porter campus is not just for him, but for his family and for that whole community out there.
Under the leadership of its 4th president, Dr. Timothy Beard, the college has added new 21st century programs, such as cybersecurity, e-commerce, and unmanned vehicle systems operation. In 2022, it opened an instructional performing arts center, IPAC, in Wesley Chapel. New intercollegiate sports have been added, bringing the total to 7. In this dynamic environment, PHSC embarks on the next 50 years, proud of its past and bullish on its future.
I still see state colleges as the economic engine to our area throughout this state, the other 27 colleges. The last 12 to 15 years have really validated the importance of community and state colleges. We're quick producers of results. In the future, I see our role expanding even to a greater degree to make sure we have a very skilled workforce for our local area. My goal has been to leave it better than I found it. I found it in a good place, but we can always do better. And I look for the next president to even do better.
Pasco-Hernando State College now embarks on an exciting new chapter of growth and development, embracing our open-door mission, welcoming diversity, inspiring ingenuity, and supporting initiatives that will benefit the residents of our district for generations to come.
I want to say to PHSC and our great family in the community, staff, students, community citizens, happy golden anniversary. You can get there from here and meet me at the top. What a rich history and legacy that you are now a part of, something bigger than yourselves. Spring 2023 graduates, you are now joining more than 60,000 PHSC alumni. Again, we say congratulations. We can't wait to see how your vision for the future becomes reality. Joining us on the platform this morning is Mr. Tim Moore, a distinguished PHSC alumnus. Listen to this, a 3-time Emmy Award winning director. He founded Diamond View, which has grown to become Tampa's largest video agency with clients around the world. Mr. Moore recently founded a startup technology company named Vue, V-U-E, which is now the largest virtual studio network in the world. Mr. Moore will deliver our charge to you, the graduates, this morning. Appointed by the governor of Florida, some very, very important individuals, whom we refer to as the District Board of Trustees. They ensure that the college delivers the highest level of educational service to our students. And we have some board members here with us this morning. Our Vice Chair, Mr. Lee Maggard, will address the graduates as well. Also, we have Mr. John Mitten, our Chair, and our former chair, Ms. Marilyn Pearson Adams. We're going to ask these individuals to please stand and be recognized, and let's give them a round of applause. Our trustees. In the 2022-2023 academic year, the PHSC Foundation has awarded more than $1.3 million in scholarships and have raised nearly $12 million in our 50th anniversary fundraising campaign. With us this morning is Dr. Bob Bade, our foundation secretary, who also serves as PHSC Senior Vice President for Student Affairs and Enrollment Management, and Dr. Lisa Richardson, Vice President of Advancement, also one of our senior administrators as well at the college. We're going to ask these individuals to please stand. Faculty and staff, will you please stand? To our graduates and guests, these are highly dedicated educators who are committed and provide tirelessly energy to serve our student body every day to change lives. Let's give them another round of applause. Now to our PHSC alumni, including any guests, faculty, and staff. Will you please stand and be recognized? Our alumni, come on. Thank you. Now I'd like to recognize college graduates, including students graduating today, who are among what we call the first generation college graduates in their families. Mom, dad, parents, or grandparents had the opportunity to attend or finish college, but you did. So all our first generation college graduates, including faculty, staff, and guests, please stand and be recognized. First generation. Our veteran graduates are wearing red, white, and blue cords with their regalia. Veterans, both graduates and guests, please rise and be recognized for the service you have given or are giving to our country. All of our veterans, will you take your stand at this time? Thank you. I would also like to recognize a very important person, my wife of nearly 37 years, Miss Wendy Beard. Would you stand? Thank you. To our illustrious faculty marshals, Miss Michelle Bierman, Associate Professor of Mathematics, Miss Sarah Fede, Associate Professor of Mathematics, Julie Hendrickson, Associate Professor of the Natural Sciences, and Mr. Greg Woodward, Associate Professor of Physical Science. Let's give these esteemed faculty members a hand. This morning's lineup of speakers include our District Board of Trustees, Vice Chair, Mr. Lee Maggart, followed by our student trustee and outstanding Porter campus, a graduate today, Ms. Elise Dadol. Mr. Tim Moore and Dr. Stacy Thomason, Professor of Physical Science of this great institution. Let's receive our speakers in this order.
Thank you, Dr. Beard. Good morning. Welcome again, Spring 2023 graduates. On behalf of the PHSC's District Board of Trustees, I would like to congratulate you and thank you. We as a board understand how big of an investment that college is, both for time and money. And we greatly appreciate that you entrusted the college to help with your educational dreams and goals. So thank you. Your graduation is a memorable moment for all of us today, and a milestone in PHSC's history as the college celebrates 50 years of service to our community. Certainly, the world has changed dramatically since 1972, and the college history may not seem relevant to you, yet the same qualities demonstrated by PHSC leaders are applicable today. Courage, determination, resiliency, faith, hard work, and a powerful vision for the future are all common denominators for success throughout the ages. Dr. Milt Jones, our founding president, seemed to possess superhuman powers. His early life was so full of hardships on his family's dirt farm in Georgia that he suffered from severe malnutrition. Perhaps it was that literal hunger, those early life struggles, that fortified his incredible work ethic. When we say our founding president built the college, he quite literally picked up a hammer and nails and helped build some of the college structures himself. Our second president, the late Dr. Robert Judson, Jr., faced discrimination during the Civil Rights Movement in the 1960s. Without apparent just cause, he was expelled, along with many other black students, from his college in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That painful experience prompted an about-face. He enlisted in the Army, and upon honorable discharge, he earned an education credentials on the GI Bill. When Dr. Judson accepted the college presidency in 1994, he made history as the first African-American community college president in the state of Florida. The family of our third president, Dr. Katherine Johnson, couldn't afford to fund their daughter's ambition to become an educator. Without financial support from her family, she worked multiple jobs through the college, and after graduation, accepted increasingly challenging positions in education. When she became PHSC's third president in 2005, she was among the few women college presidents of her time. Under her tenure, 2 new PHSC campuses were constructed. Current president, our Dr. Timothy Beard, who presides over our ceremonies today, was raised in a shotgun-style 2-bedroom house in Port St. Joe, Florida, with 7 siblings. Beginning at the age of 5, he walked for miles to exchange bottles he collected for nickels so he could buy newspapers to read the sports section. His passion for knowledge and helping others called him to higher education. And despite his flaw of being a graduate of Florida State University, we are so fortunate to have his service as our college fourth president. Each of the PHSC's presidents demonstrate that success is not bestowed upon the fortunate, privileged, or wealthy. Success is earned despite the odds, and sometimes because of the odds. Graduates, you will face challenges on life's journey. Nobody promises that the success will be easy, and like PHSC's leaders, valor, resiliency, dedication, and passion for your field will overcome the obstacles you face and put success firmly in your grasp. I believe you can, indeed, accomplish anything. Congratulations again, and best wishes for a happy, successful future. And before I give the podium to Miss Elise Dadal, like everybody's been waiting for, in case your credentials are earned today are not proof enough, please make sure on your way out to get this wonderful shirt. Congratulations again.
It's a little early, I will say. I usually don't get up this early, but I heard you guys were graduating, so I was like, you know what, I do have to come over here. I'm kidding. Thank you, Dr. Beard, trustees, PHSC faculty, administration, staff, graduates, and guests. I want to also give a special shout out to a few people who made PHSC home to me the last 3 years. John Fay, Delaney Allen, Jessica White, Joe Conti, Markeisha Clark, Laura Raposa, Dean Henderson, Provost Fentwell, Dr. Bob Bade, Alex Kowalski, Dr. Jones, Dwayne Powell, I know it's a mouthful, I'm almost done, guys, don't worry. Rhonda, Lisa Richardson, Michelle Bullwinkle, my IPAC family, Stephen Jones, Dr. Murray, William Glenn, Matt Knight, Danielle Knight, and tutors, Dean Powell and Dr. Wislet Joseph. I wouldn't have passed my math class without you. Professor Faison, Professor Mimi McLeod, I will never forget MLA format because of her. And Professor Chad Smoody, and my SGA family that could never be replaced. If I keep going, they may just push me off the stage, so I'll stop right there. There's been so many good people. So a few people asked me the other day what I was going to speak about during my, this time here. I told them that I was going to solve world peace, so if you could just help a girl out here. Whatever led you to this moment right here, give yourself props, and to all the people who supported you along the way. In many paths that life has in store for us, we crossed paths today. I look back 3 years ago, and it sounds cliche, but true. I'd never guess I'd be standing here speaking to all of you. I'm sure you wouldn't guess where you'd be where you are today either, and whatever came with it, good and bad. We never do. I was born and raised in Florida, grew up in Wesley Chapel. My mom's Mexican-American, the firstborn here in America, and my dad's Syrian-American. And as far as how I got here on the stage, is probably a great question. But it started all by taking a chance, almost like any jump that takes that gives us that funny feeling and we don't know what's on the other end. I'm sorry, guys. I never really was involved in extracurricular until my senior year of high school, completely random. There was no plan to it. I decided to join a few clubs and just listen in, see what was going on. And student class council happened to be the one that stuck. The following year, when I came to PHSC, one of my girlfriends, we were sitting in Barnes & Noble talking about our upcoming year, and she goes, why don't we go for senator? And I was like, really? Like senator? I don't know if I should do that. And I tried it. And when I tell you I knew absolutely nothing, and I was just sitting in front of that computer screen, I literally knew nothing. But I showed up to the meetings online and just kind of listened in, and over time I observed and I asked questions, just like any experience that we have, and just squeezed where I thought was right. I'm sure many of you can relate. We started at a weird time, some of you online, some of you hybrid, maybe some of you guys came when it was fully in person, but we soon learned. It's not always about how, but sometimes just throwing things onto the wall until they stick. And so as time went on, I kept showing up. The people I was around made me want to keep coming. And after senator, I went to VP of Porter Campus, and then college SGA-wide president, and now student trustee. But it was never about the titles. The titles never mattered to me. They just came with it. It was always about the people, the challenge I thought I couldn't overcome, the connection, the growth from student to student. Knowing that there was support every way I turned is what kept me going. There's no way I'd stand up here 3 years ago, but I've experienced memories, places, and people I could never forget. My best moments have been here with the people of PHSC, and all because of a chance I decided to take. It takes stepping forward, and sometimes we don't know what's on the other side of the wall. It can be scary, but scary isn't always bad. I'm sure you can think back and remember you that is unrecognizable today, and all because of a chance you took. And from today forward, the cycle will continue, and we will all look back again and think and be even more proud of how far we've came. Life has a way of taking you places you never expected yourself to be, but when you take your chance and put your 100%, it sometimes surprises you. So we plan, we expect, we dream, but we never know what's truly ahead of us until we take the leap. There's so many behind the scenes that goes on with us students that no one could ever know, only we know. The long nights and days, coffee and energy drinks, probably way too much for our own good. studying for finals, midterms, and quizzes, and all the in-betweens that no one ever knows. The world sees the end result, but it's never about the end. It's about the in-betweens that take you to your end. So remember yourself, remember others, remember your journey, remember your why, and remember it's never about the end, it's about the in-betweens. So keep pushing. You have everything you need within you and around you. Reach out to others. Go forward with intention. And cheers to us for the waves we will and have made. Congratulations, 2023.
Well, first I want to start off by saying congrats to all of our graduates here today. You know, the steps that you've taken to get here, I know weren't easy. It takes a lot of work to be where you're at now. But today we'll celebrate the steps that you take on this stage. But I want to talk about the steps that you take afterwards, because that's what's going to define you when you leave here. And I know this because I was where you were at 15 years ago. I sat in this gym, walked across this stage, and in fact, I started my business here at PHSC. That time I didn't have enough money for a camera, so I opened up a video company and I was borrowing my friend's camera to shoot things. But about a year into it, my girlfriend at the time, who was working at an ice cream shop, she saved everything she had for that year and she bought me my first camera. So obviously I had to marry her after that. We've been married for about 12 years. But that just changed the trajectory of my life. You know, because when you're young, you're on the launch pad right now of your career. You know, the things that you do today and tomorrow, they matter in 5 years, in 10 years. You know, if you learned anything about how they set up the shuttle on the launch pad at NASA, you know, they spend weeks and weeks making sure that that's in the perfect trajectory. Because if you're an inch off on the launch pad, you'd be 100 miles off in space. And so what you do here after this, it matters a lot. You know, that next year, I had gotten my first office. So I had a camera, an office, and I had got my roommate to come help me out. So the business doubled. There was 2 of us. The office was about the size of a walk-in closet. We had put the name Diamond View Studios right out front. And the first day that we plugged the phone in, we get a call. And it's someone from St. Pete, and they said, "Hey, Diamond View Studios, I want to come check it out." And I'm thinking, well, there's not much to check out here. He's like, "Well, I'll be there in 45 minutes. I can't wait to see it." So we're scrambling. We're like, "Should we put a suit on?" He's like, I'm going to wear glasses. I'm like, "Why are you doing that? You don't wear glasses." He's like, "I'll look smarter." I'm like, "That's a great idea. I'm wearing glasses too." We put a suit on. I'm like, "Hey, spray that smelly stuff so it smells good when he walks in. Clean this up." He comes in the door. And he looks around and he goes, "What the hell is this?" And I go, "Well, it's, you know, we're just getting started here. We got a camera. We know how to make videos." As I'm explaining this, the door slams. He walks out. and my stomach just drops. I'm like, oh man, kind of feeling like a phony. I got the sign, got the dream, but there's nothing here in this room. So I go home that night and really thinking about, is this what I'm going to do? And the next morning we come back in and we made a second sign. This was on the inside of the door. It was scribed in Sharpie, and it said, we're not there yet, but we're coming. And for us, that was the motto. We would hit it on the way out, and anyone else who came in and said, hey, where's the studio at? We just point to the other side. Say, hey, we're not there yet, but we're coming. Over the next 10 years, we did that. We built the largest video agency in Tampa, opened an office in Atlanta, opened an office in Miami. We put that sign on every office we opened. We're not there yet, but we're coming. Because success, like you just said earlier, it's not the destination, it's the journey. It's that in-between time when you're growing. That's an important time. When the pandemic hit, it had that moment again. We were really big in professional sports. A lot of our work was travel. And so when the world shut down, the arenas did too. We couldn't travel to go shoot with the clients. So we saw our business just starting to tank. Shut down the office in Atlanta, shut down the office in Miami, and it was a few months away from going out of business. But in 2021, we decided to give it a Hail Mary. Said we're going to open a new studio with some new technology and see, if this works out. There's a lot of businesses that were doing nothing and going out of business, so you might as well blow up in flames if you're gonna go out. So I thought, every last nickel we had, we're gonna try to make this work. Well, we got lucky because 2021 was the year that the Super Bowl was in town. The world opened back up, and the NFL we had done some work with prior. So while they were in town, they gave us a call, shot at our studio, and they start spreading the word. We get a call from the Today Show. They said, hey, we want to do a shoot with you guys in February. I said, great, you guys can come rent the studio. They go, no, we want to do a shoot about you guys in February. I said, really, why would you want to do that? I said, well, we heard about this new technology that people are doing to shoot in studios, and man, it seems like you guys have it figured out. And so we scrambled again. We're like, oh, we got to make sure we look like we got this figured out. They come over, and it's the week of the Super Bowl. They feature our studio, and it airs the weekend of the Super Bowl on the Today Show. And I think, man, we've just hit the jackpot. We get calls the next day from all around the world, from Australia, from India. We get a call from Malta. I didn't know Malta was a country. I thought that was a milkshake. I was like, we never would have imagined. 2 months ago, we were going out of business. Now we're getting calls from all over the world. Well, it's been 2 years since we did that now, and now we've built 23 studios all around the world. Yeah. Hold the applause, we're not there yet, but we're coming. But if I would have known today, when I was sitting in your seat, what I know now, that would have changed everything. Because in that moment, when the door slammed, and I got laughed out of my own office, when I started the business and didn't have enough money to even afford a camera, in those moments, the thing that you got to take away is it's just the next step. When you walk across this stage, there's no science to the formula. It's not a math test. Out here, it's a different kind of test, one where passion has a funny way of trumping logic. And so it doesn't matter what the stats may say, or what your peers have predicted. When you're out here, if you keep stepping, good things happen. So today, I just want to say congratulations on the steps you've taken. We're going to celebrate real big on the steps that you do today. But tomorrow's steps, I encourage you guys to go boldly. And I have full confidence that you're going to do great things in the future. Thank you all.
Our professor, Dr. Stacy Thomas.
Thank you, Dr. Beard, trustees, and all of my PHSE faculty for allowing me a few minutes to represent my faculty colleagues. I am so privileged to share the stage with Tim Moore and Celise. I'm sorry for that. But anyway, incredible graduates or soon-to-be graduates. And what I wanted to do is just share a note I just got last week from another graduate. And this is a student that I had, and she's currently runs a research lab in Seattle. And that research lab is dealing with developing a vaccine for opioid addiction. And so she just wrote back to me, and this is from her email. I thought you would, enjoy it. The skills you taught me during undergrad have paid off immensely. It's funny being the only chemist in the lab with immunologists and biologists. They all come to me to check their math. But seriously, I would not be where I am today without the lessons you taught me and the inspiration and support you gave me along the way. I will be forever grateful. Now, that is not just me. That is our faculty here, our staff here, our community here. And I thought that you would appreciate that. That is what we do. That's what your faculty does. And graduating, we all thank you for allowing us to work with you and learn from you. And as faculty members, we have definitely seen you struggle and master new things and grow and gain more confidence, which I think really highlights what Tim had certainly brought up to us. Graduates, now we expect you to do more, be more, caring, creative, driven, ethical, passionate, pick your adjective in here. And also, please keep in touch with us. We want to hear from you and find out how you're doing, the great things you're doing, and even the struggles. Maybe we can still help. As a chemistry professor, I am a data geek, let's face it, and so I want to share a simple quote that is from The Furrow, which is an agricultural periodical that I read. And success is the sum of small efforts represented day in and day out. You have one success under your belt now by creating or completing this degree. From your PHSC faculty, congratulations, graduates. And Dr. Beard, we really need to get on to the important stuff. Thank you.
Just like a professor trying to tell me what to do. Wasn't these speakers great? Can we give them all a round of applause? After such speeches, you would agree with me, you can get there from here. They were awesome. So thank you again, Vice Chair Maggart, Mr. Dahl, Mr. Moore, and Dr. Thompson, and also to Latressa Jones for that great rendition of our national anthem. While still in high school, students in our two-county district who meet requirements are able to take college courses from PHSC as dual-enrolled students or early college students. And this is always the good part, without incurring any cost. These students who have not yet graduated from high school have completed their coursework for an associate's in arts degree. If you are dual enrolled or an early college student, we want you to stand if you're graduating today. Look at here. Almost everybody. Wow. Thank you for coming to PHSC, our dual enrollment and early college program. We can tell the governor that it works. With students graduating cum laude with a minimum of 3.5 grade point average overall, and those graduating magna cum laude earning at least a 3.75 GPA. Will you stand and be recognized for your academic excellence? Wow. Outstanding. Thank you. Yes, it deserves that. Many graduates are wearing various color honor cords to represent membership in one or more of our prestigious honor societies, including Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, which is our National Honor Society for Psychology, Lambda Nu, which is our National Honor Society for Radiological and Imaging Sciences, Tau Epsilon Alpha, our National Human Services Honor Society, and Sigma Kappa Delta, our English Honor Society. Will all these graduates in these societies stand and be recognized today? We want to recognize these graduates whom we refer to as summa cum laude, who earn a perfect 4.0 GPA, the graduates with the highest honors destination. We want to have you to come to the stage and receive a medallion. I think Dean Thompson will call your name, and please come to the stage.
All right, good morning. Thank you, Dr. Beard. These are the names of the summa cum laude graduates. Jeremy Allen. Samantha Bailey. Noah Denny. Lauren Dorau. Anija Fisher. Alexander Gard. Megan Kelly. Leah Kurakos. Sierra Mirando. Serena Martinez. Kevin Nugent. Kylie Park. Clayton Pennick. Gabriela Perez. Alicia Sanfilippo. Emma Schaefer. Gabrielle Shinneberry. Sienna Sylvest. Caitlin Spitray. Natalie Waits. And Landon Williams. Xander Thuryoung. Hold on, Dr. Beard. We have one more.
We have one more.
We have one more. Armani Romay.
What a smart group of individuals. Come on, let's give them another hand. Thank you. All right, you may be seated. I think we have indeed set a record for 4.0s. That's just outstanding. It's now time to present our graduates, or let me say our candidates for graduation. Graduates, please stand. I am proud to announce that you have satisfied the performance as set forth in rules of the District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College, pursuant to the authority granted to the board by the Florida Statute 1001-64, and are eligible to be awarded certificates, associates in arts, associates in science, and bachelor's degrees. Will the marshals now please escort graduates by individual rows to the platform? All but the first row may be seated.
Tyvel Dorville, Phi Theta Kappa. Vincent Ortiz. Gabby Perez, summa cum laude. Jeremy Allen, summa cum laude. Serena Martinez, summa cum laude. Kylie Park, summa cum laude. Clayton Pennick, summa cum laude. Sienna Silvest, summa cum laude. Sierra Mirando, summa cum laude. Noah Denny, summa cum laude. Natalie Waits, summa cum laude. Landon Williams, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Lauren Duro, summa cum laude. Xander Thuryoung, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Shinneberry, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Sigma Kappa Delta. Samantha Bailey, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Emma Schaefer, summa cum laude. Caitlin Spitry, summa cum laude. Alicia Sanfilippo, summa cum laude. Megan Kelly, summa cum laude. Monique Smith. Alexander Gard, summa cum laude. Jack Benoist. Katie Ortega, magna cum laude. Jesse Aquilina. Malcolm Lang. Ryan Brook. Caitlin Fauché, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Kaylee Croft, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Leah Rizzo. Ella Riddle, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. Sofia Rojas. Logan Birchfield. Emily Hernandez, cum laude. Hannah Smith. Alexa Smith, cum laude. Anija Fisher, summa cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. Tatum Chase, magna cum laude. Trista Mendez, cum laude. Ainsley Amendola, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Emma Ratty, Phi Theta Kappa. Mia Martinez Zametti, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Sigma Kappa Delta. Matthew Bracker, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Christos Pavlides, cum laude. Alexa Pelete, cum laude. Lainey Windland, magna cum laude. Paige Webb, cum laude. Connor Hugland, magna cum laude. Caleb Queen. Aaron Kolkowski, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Dulce Saucedo, Phi Theta Kappa. Doreen Mensa, cum laude. Mary Keeley, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. Alex Ferranda, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Dominique Gilmore, magna cum laude. Samantha Colon, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Savannah Barker, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Mackenzie Haddisty. Desiree Matai, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Jamie Cardello Peters, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Sigma Kappa Delta. Emily Gaffney, Phi Theta Kappa, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Ashlyn Senzig, cum laude. Danica Abadesa, magna cum laude. Gina Doherty, magna cum laude. Janelle Leo, magna cum laude, Psi Beta. Emma Gagne, magna cum laude. Abigail Rosado, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Abby DeRevo. Alexis Seltzer, magna cum laude. Zoe Hollins, Phi Theta Kappa. Riley Farmer. Ava Lutzman, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Jessica Jones, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Lily Knabel, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Curry Bump, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Alex Macris. Daisy Ruiz, cum laude. Addison Kingsley. Peyton Green. Jade Cunningham. Ella Rivera, magna cum laude. Carson Haggard, Phi Theta Kappa. Brent Johnson, Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. Caden Moody. Caleb Dumas. Christian Lewis.
Kylie Poole. Miranda Midkiff, Sigma Kappa Delta. Brandon Wall. Gabriela Obradovich. Cody Perdue. Hannah Giovanetti. Jacob Hornung. Andrew Dunn. Gabriela Martinez Valdez. Jackson Davis, cum laude. Joshua Friendon, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Morgan Peak, magna cum laude. Ashish Joseph, cum laude. Alexandra Gibbons, cum laude. Megan Nowicki, cum laude. Elvira Ramik, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Sigma Kappa Delta. Alexis Pridemore, magna cum laude. Amari Arca, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Karenelle Guzman. Caitlin Baldwin, cum laude. Jacob Clayton. Michael Zach, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Serenity Meads, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Patrick Foti, magna cum laude. Lauren Toth, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Elizabeth Kirchner. Aiden Walsh, magna cum laude. Kayla Halfiger, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta. Connor Ciani, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Nicholas Aneely, magna cum laude. Matthew Posner. Saida Williams, cum laude. Jacqueline Montoya. Emma Joyle, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Grace Lundfelt, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Autumn White, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. December Cook. Madison Knight, Phi Theta Kappa. Madison Meeker, magna cum laude. Natalie Vergen Catret, magna cum laude. Brandon Hingson. Thank you. Gracia Boulon, cum laude. D'Angeli Montanez Morales. Alyssa Hatton, Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. JC Crockett. Jesse Darby, magna cum laude. Savannah Weaver, magna cum laude. Arwen Perkins, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Sigma Kappa Delta. Caitlin Ledger. Isabella Hicks. Zoe Hobbs. Mackenzie Petrowski. Jonna Patrick, cum laude. Elam Rajal Guerrero, magna cum laude. Julia Olson, magna cum laude. Kira Stevens, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Kate Valikaya, magna cum laude. Sarah Pollard, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Psi Beta, Sigma Kappa Delta. Layla Prowant. Layla Broach, cum laude. Gabrielle Reed, magna cum laude. Chelsea Reed, cum laude. Destiny North, cum laude, Psi Beta. Kyle Scott, cum laude. Matthew Eggers, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. Armani Romay, summa cum laude. Carla Rodriguez. Lexi Myers. Heidi Myers. Ben McDowell, magna cum laude.
Nina Williams. Kristen Wallen. Michaela Way. Kylie Glasgow. Chloe Oxenfield. Nicole Ham. Juliana Crawford. Harrison George. Joshua Bowman, veteran. Kuri May Carvelha, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Hannah Sheen, cum laude. Rebecca Neves, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Matthew Svetkov, magna cum laude. Emily Svetkov, magna cum laude, Sigma Kappa Delta. Della Cuni, Terra Asita. Excuse me, Delaney Terashita, magna cum laude, Sigma Kappa Delta. Rainey Flexer, cum laude. Taylor Williams, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Michaela Wright. Thank you. Nicholas Sinati, magna cum laude. Gian Martinez Ramos. Ali Theodore, cum laude. Dorothy Durand, Phi Theta Kappa Psi Beta. Ryan Miley, cum laude. Kevin Wynn, summa cum laude. Sheikh Ahmed Harif Hassan. Amber Harris. Adam Madonna. Nathan Reed, cum laude, Sigma Kappa Delta. Sharisa Villegas Colaza. Thank you. Muran Matar, magna cum laude. Catalina de Macara, Dina Macara, cum laude. Kanakis. Thank you. Alexander Kanakis, magna cum laude. Thank you. Go on. Carly Bisner. Okay. I will. Thank you. Natalie Torres. Ariana Ermatinger. Thank you. Ariana Ermatinger, magna cum laude. Danielle Villa. Thank you. Gianni Goldborn. Madison Shaleski. Grace Livingston, cum laude. Shaniqua Gamble. Cynthia Campbell, Phi Theta Kappa. Joshua Billieu. Frida Rodriguez Rubio, magna cum laude. Samantha Tejereo, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Nyling Alamare, excuse me, cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa. Samara Dixon. Samaxia Dixon. Cadence Allen, cum laude. Isabella Griffinstein, magna cum laude. Emily Efforts, magna cum laude. Juliette Jolie, cum laude. Facundo Perea. Cluser. Facundo Perea Cluso. Elijah Gallimore, cum laude. Ellen Asdell, magna cum laude, Phi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta. Shemaine Diaz. Brad Anati. Carla Garcia. Milani Kabir, excuse me. I will announce what you have on your you can. Olivia Kawali, summa cum laude. Magna cum laude. Gabriel Fernandez, magna cum laude. Danielle Zuwowski, Psi Beta. Morgan Gilbert. Jacob Sutton. Michelle Rodriguez. Solis Dadal, cum laude, Psi Theta Kappa, Sigma Kappa Delta.
After I confer the degrees this morning, I request that the audience stand and join us in singing PHSC's alma mater, located in the back of your program. Also, guests, please remain in place until the end of the students' recessional. Now, would all the candidates please rise? By the authority granted to me by the Florida Statutes 1001.65 and the District Board of Trustees of Pasco-Hernando State College, I now proclaim you all you official graduates of Pasco-Hernando State College. Now please turn your tassels. Also, graduates and guests, before you leave today, please follow me to the quad area outside to receive your gifts from the college and the PHSC Foundation. There is a free photo booth as well, so you can capture this very special moment with your family and friends. Finally, we have a greeting in our 50th anniversary time capsule to be unsealed at PHSC's 75th anniversary in 2047. Again, congratulations and best wishes to our PHSC graduates. Thank you very much. Now our alma mater.